guys. Should have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Got a little bit sick. Oh, a little bit of a fucking sore throat. Guys, hey! What's up? Do I look wiser? Do I look older and wiser? Do I look older and wiser? I'm gonna put liquid IV in my drink. Hold on. Don't ask me why it's on the floor. Guys! Oh, hey! Hey! Should I turn the music down a bit? Is that okay? I don't have headphones on, so I can't tell. Guys! Okay, how has everyone's past month been? You tell me, because I'm about to tell you for an extended amount of time, so it only feels right to ask you. That puff of smoke there? I'm actually making potions. Guys! If you get me bothered, you can just do scale of 1 to 10. I'm not too pressed. I mean, I'll be okay. So many cool birds, insane. Feel free to share in, like, the Discord or something. I'm gonna talk about some birds I saw. What are you drinking? Liquid IV. Come on now. I'm not even hungover. Just full of the game. Playing with Minecraft and revising. Okay, immediate off-rip. Off-rip? I don't think I've ever said that, have I? There's, like, smoke going out of this. Is it just me? It's not just me. Okay. We're gonna start with my... Can you see this? With the fumes coming out of my liquid IV. Minecraft is like... Minecraft is like that girl right now. Or am I crazy? Like, I'm not on socials, but I kind of look to my left, I look to my right, and I'm like, whoa. Like, Minecraft is really, really in, right? Damn. I saw there's like official... Jesus. Official Minecraft sponsorship stuff happening and things. And also, I know that Minecraft speedrunning has been in for a while now. If anyone... Okay, does anyone here watch Minecraft speedrunners? Like, if you see a stream, like, one of your streamers is like, I'm live speedrunning. Are you watching? And if you said yes, this is a genuine question. What's the appeal? But, like, don't attack me because, like, a lot of my friends are speedrunners and I don't, like, whatever. Because they're so focused, they can't talk to you, right? And you're just watching someone, like, hoping they have luck. I don't know. So that's the question I've actually been wanting to ask a chat room for a while, is, like, they just look cool when they do it. Oh, is it like satisfactory? Oh, that's that good stuff, guys. All right. Well, I've been around the world in 50 days. It really isn't even that much. It's been like I didn't go that, I've not been to that many fucking places, but I think maybe it's the way I did it that made it seem a little bit extreme. I guess it's pretty entertaining. I mean, I'm just aware it's not for me. I just was curious. I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, I've streamed since I got back from Spain, so that's like, whatever. I mean, that was mostly just me chilling. And, then I made my way to the Netherlands on the 26th, and I got there on the 27th. What? How? But it's not even that far, Iris. Like, you could get there in like, 2-ish hours. Oh, well, you see, as we say in, you know, mi bonita Europa, un euro y un sueño, okay? A euro and a dream. I took a Flixbus to the Netherlands. I took a Flixbus to the Netherlands from Sheffield to Rotterdam. So if you don't know what a Flixbus is, it's literally just a bus. And it's like a euro and a dream. It took me 15 hours, I want to say 15 hours to get there. So I got on a bus at 2 p.m. and then got to Rotterdam at 7 a.m. the next day. Look very happy. Thank you. I suppose. Thank you. So what's that like, okay? What's it like to be on a Flixbus for 15 hours? I'll tell you what, not great. Not great. Because I forgot that somehow that England isn't like you can't just cross borders anymore, okay? I'm used to the Europe where I just go wherever, it doesn't matter. So I was like trying to plan when I'd sleep. I was like, okay, I'll go to sleep when we kind of reached one of the ports, because we took a ferry. Okay, so I went on a ferry across to, was that you, Cosmos? Because it doesn't have a username, the year thing. It just says 8 p.m. has been a moderator for 12 months. Oh, well, congratulations. Does that mark some kind of Crowathon? No idea. I don't know. It does? Damn. Anyway, got there on a fucking ferry, whatever. So we kept having to wake up every time we crossed a border until we got to the Schengen area. Like, having to cross the French border even though I'm not going to France, but I am going to France. Stuff like that. And it was just so stupid. And obviously when you're on the ferry, you have to go up onto the boat. You can't say, whatever. I just want to leave it with, like, I didn't really speak to many of the people that were on the bus, because I was solo traveling, so I was just minding my own business. And when the bus, like, when I got off that bus, I genuinely wanted to go around to every single person and just be like, you know what? I just have a safe journey in life. You know, this sense of, like, camaraderie, like, human companionship, like, I don't know you at all, but we've been through it, okay? We've been through it. Because that journey was a little rough. It was a little bit rough. I've never experienced that before. So, shout out. 15 months. Thank you for the 15 months. I think I missed someone earlier. That's just reminded me. I did, didn't I? Gnocchi, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. I also didn't say hello to everyone. I'm sorry. This is what happens when I don't stream for a month. Give me a second and I'll say hi to everyone. Yeah. No, it was strange. It was strange. This sense of, like, we really made it, guys. And then I was in the Netherlands at 7 a.m. and my friend that I stayed with picked me up, and then I had a Chonke nap. And then I'll say hello to everyone now. So speak now and I will address you as such. But hello Emily, let's just start there, shall we? And Rain, and Fishy, and hello Sunny, and hello Spiderbug, and hello Casbos, and hello Blooms, and Rain, I already said hi to you, don't be greedy. Hello Ezzy, hello The Falling Bay, hello Jazzy. Oh, hello Jazzy. Hello Plastic Fishies, hello Alberry, hi Rin. I hope that's fine. Hello Laura, hello Blooming Onion. If I say hi again, can I get a third? Yeah, okay, fine, hello. Hi Sticky Slicky, hi Whoopie Moss. I love that it's digest, like this is a thing I can do now, is say hello to everybody. That, you know. Yeah. So, I honestly, this is the thing sometimes with not being on socials, like, we get it, Iris, but sometimes I'll get invited to something and I don't know if I can talk about it, but I assume a certain party that happened on the Thursday, people have spoken about. Yes, okay, thank you. Happy early birthday. Yes, many people. Okay, yeah, I assume so, because nowhere on the invite did it say, like, don't you dare speak. So, there was a Pow Creations party on the Thursday, so it was one of the reasons I went, I gotta be honest. Like, me and, like, a group of people, including, oh, yeah, true. Me and a group of people, including Owen and Smidge, actually, were sat having lunch, and then, Owen was talking about, like, oh, yeah, we're doing this, like, boat party, and then he turned to me, and he was like, well, I know you're not going, but if you did, like, you're invited. Like, obviously you're invited. We're just inviting, you know, whatever. And then I was kind of like, if you invite me to your, like, open bar boat party, I will go. And he was like, you're not going to TwitchCon. And I was like, if you invite me to your open bar boat party for your, like, the passionate company, I will go. And there was kind of this, like, nah, like, no, you're not going. Like, you could not give a rat's ass about TwitchCon, blah, blah, blah. And then I messaged him, like, 3 days. Ooh, it might have been that same day. It might have actually been that same day that I went, you know what? You know what, girl? And I said, send me the invite. Because I'll be in the country. So, just know, if you invite me to an open bar boat party, I will show up. I don't care what country it's in. I will get a Flixbus. Okay. I'll be at the party. So stupid. There's something specifically with me and Owen where we just have to call out each other's bluffs. I don't know if that's the right way to word that. If it's like I bet you won't do that. I feel like it gets like, I think we both really that both came out really British. Really feed it to each other. I don't know. God damn. Open bar means, yeah, you don't have to pay for the drinks. You just go and you order. It's fine. So I got a little tipsy. I didn't get drunk because I didn't feel appropriate. Like, I'm not going clubbing. But, yeah, it was nice. I had, like, some wines and stuff. And I'll tell you what. Dutch cider is pretty good. It's very smooth. It's very, it's good. Okay, if you drink and you go to the Netherlands, just ask them for, like, a cider. Because it's nice. It's not like, get a cup of bag over here. Where it's a bit, like, you kind of feel like you're just drinking beer. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what flavor it was. The Friday, I think I just kind of went exploring. And then, oh, by the way, for anyone that subscribes to the Patreon, I'm going to be posting a, like, long-ass video of everything I recorded during this. So you'll get to kind of see what I'm talking about eventually. But I'm still editing it because I want it to come out nice. I don't want it to just be like, here's a bunch of footage. Like, it's going to be, like, la 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 la, like a nice video. And then I might post, like, some different version somewhere. I don't know, but like, where would I even post that? Because it'll be too long for literally anywhere but YouTube. So, anyway. Saturday was the first day of TwitchCon. Oh no, Friday I went out again, because I did not go to TwitchCon. I did not purchase a ticket, and I had absolutely no desire to go. So, the whole weekend, everyone's asking me about TwitchCon, or saying, see, with the con, I have to keep going. No, remember, I'm not here for that. Which was really funny, because people would just be like, why are you here? Why, I can't come hang out with the Dutch people? But I think going to Rotterdam during TwitchCon, and not going to TwitchCon, and then doing whatever I wanted during the day, knowing I would see everyone at afters afterward, was actually the greatest fucking, like, idea ever. I did not have to deal with the stress and overstimulation beforehand. I could reserve all of my, like, whoa, yay, my friends, until the afters, which was fantastic. Yeah, I got to see everyone I normally only see once a year, so hello, Wendy Magpie. Saturday, everyone was at TwitchCon. I was just kind of like, oh, hello, I'm glad you got a new account. And thanks for coming on your new account. Oh, I did write stuff down because I knew I would do this. Yeah, I did, like, bird watching, going to museums. So that was on the Saturday. I don't know. I don't know. Bye, Rain. And then on the Sunday, I was like, well, I won't go to TwitchCon, but the best way to kind of go while not paying for anything is just go on the Sunday when it ends and see everyone, because everyone just kind of lurks around. There's always, like, it ends at 6 or whatever, but there's literally people there till like 9 p.m. It's kind of crazy. So I was like, I'll just pull up on the Sunday outside the convention center. So I did, which is, I think some people posted like pictures with me outside the con. So that's when that was. And when I don't know if I have them here. I don't think I do. I have, oh, no, I know where they are. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, crap. So, I don't realize, I guess, how I just immediately am not recognizable when I'm wearing these. So, going into it, I was like, no one is gonna recognize me. Like, I look so different. I don't want to be like, I look like a completely different person. But the split dye is gone. Most of the hair is gone. The black and red is gone. Like, all of the, I think, main, like, characteristics are kind of gone. So, I don't know. But it was, like, sunny. So, when I was walking into the, like, crowd, I was wearing my sunglasses. These are my sunglasses. Let me know. Let me know. And it was fine. Like, no one recognized me as I expected, and I just kept walking. And then when I recognized one of my friends, I took them off, and it genuinely, guys, anyone that's ever made fun of, like, the people in Superman for being like, how can they not tell? All he does is put glasses on. No, come on. Like, why did I genuinely experience that? Hi, Messiah. The minute I fucking took them off, I just immediately got recognized. And I was kind of just like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, how? Like, I was just confused, I think. Because I just expected maybe, like, to meet my mods. Because that was kind of, you know, we talked in the server, like, I'll be here and whatever. Like, let me know. I'll say hello and whatever. But then all of a sudden I was talking to my friend, blah, 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 blah. And then I turn. Why is there a queue? Why is there a queue? I've not been a streamer in like half a year. Like, what the fuck? And I was just like, I can't remember who it was, but they were like, time to clock in, babe. Like, it's time to clock in. It was really jarring. It was like, really jarring. I'm good, Messiah. How are you? So, I, first of all, didn't think I'd really be signing any badges this year, because, obviously. And when someone asked me, can you sign my badge, I was like, first Thruiris badge signing, and I was like, I don't have a, like, badge signature. Like, with Crow, I just did, like, a big... Anyone that's gotten any kind of Krowfang signature, like the no dice cards or anything, it's just, like, a big K, and then it would kind of, like... it was kind of like this, so it was, like, K-R-O-W. So it was kind of like that. Like, it was, like, spiky. But I didn't have any fun version of that for Iris, because every time I sign something, I just do the logo. I just do this. And... I was genuinely so stunned and, like, at the fact that people recognized me anyway, and not only that, but, like, wanted my signature, that I just started drawing this on badges. I didn't just develop a signature that made more sense. I used Sharpies on these small TwitchCon badges and drew this. What is my problem? Anyone that got a signature from me this TwitchCon, I hope you appreciated it. And if you hated it, then I get that too. But I genuinely was like, no, don't hold it for me. Give me it. And like witch hat fucking atelier, like, level of, like, I gotta do this. Like, so bad. Some of them were just smudged. I fucked one up so bad that I looked at them and I must have just looked like I'd, like, killed their dog, and then they were like, you could just turn it into a cat. Someone just has a cat. Then I think I put Iris above the cat or something. But, like, no, there were a few that definitely got fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. That was so sweet, though. Just being, I did not expect the the reception, I don't know, that I got out there, I really was just like, even if someone's like, that's that old soul from a year ago, everyone was super nice, like, still wanted pictures of me and stuff. I don't know, so crazy. And I got really, really overwhelmed. I think I just got so overwhelmed to the point where I was going to my friends and being like, I'm gonna go, like, I can't. Because I didn't mentally prep for it, I suppose, and also wasn't used to it. Like, I just cannot imagine now, with the brain I have now, doing TwitchCon as like, the concept of going through 2025, gee, what the fuck, 2025 TwitchCon EU, now, like, going through it again, and all the, mira, me quedo en mi casita, a mí no me hable, no, insane. I will say, though, you will probably be seeing me at they said where the next one is. Can we get a confirmation that I'm allowed to say where the next one is? I think surely. Yeah, okay, thank you. You'll probably be seeing me in Berlin. In Berlin, darling, in Berlin. Have you ever been to Berlin? Because I want to go to Berlin anyway. And I feel like I'd like to just go to TwitchCon. Like, chilling with my friends, you know, no panels or anything like that. So, yeah, it was really nice. I would like to raise a drink right now. Everyone, if you have anything, please raise it right now. I put the lipstick on there. That's so gross. Raise a toast. I drank before I said what for. To everyone that accidentally called me Crow and looked like they'd just stab me. I have never had to deeply reassure so many people in a short amount of time. Ever. Okay, I'm just gonna reiterate. If you accidentally call me Crow or you address me as Krowfang or whatever, it's okay. It's not a dead name. I just retired, so I don't use that name anymore. But it's not a dead name. It's not the end of the world. It really, like I said Crowathon earlier, not like Irisathon, like, it's okay. Because people genuinely look like they have murdered me. And also because I guess people were surprised to see me because I hadn't been at the con. It was like holding a badge and going, Krowfang. And I had to be like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So that, shout out to you guys. Yeah. And then on Monday, well, then there was like, whoa, more rafters, whatever. And then on Monday was the football game. I don't know if anyone here watched that. That was really fun. That's always fun to go to. That's also how I got this fucking crazy tan line, because I put sun cream everywhere and forgot about my chest. So I'm still, yeah. I literally went to the pharmacy earlier because I was like, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I'm gonna turn to saturation down a little bit because I look red as fuck. Excuse me. That was really fun, and I don't know, I doubt this was mentioned at all, but I was on, like, bouncer duty really briefly, which was really funny. Like, if it's someone I didn't recognize, I'd ask for tickets, like, to see the tickets they got, or, like, not, like, checking bags, but, it's kind of funny, because the outfit I was wearing, I don't think I have any pictures, was, like, a little short, like, pencil skirt with half my bra out with this, like, small pink top. Like, it was very, like, yeah, like, you know. And there I am on this table, like this, like, I'm gonna see a QR code right now. I'm not letting you in. Like, the outfit wasn't really correlating with the role, except it was, because, you know, what expectations do we have with that? But it was kind of funny, just, how are you here for the creator game? Hi. Let me see. Let me see your QR code. Thank you. Thank you. Do you know how to get in? So you want to go in. You want to take the stairs on the left, and then there's a sign. It looks like a bathroom sign. Not that one. Oh, no, that one. You know, we'll go in, and then the first stairs on your right, and then go up the stairs, and then turn around, and you'll see it. That was my lines. Now you know how to get up there. So immersive. the life will change. This random version is really helping. I'm gonna skip this actually. It's very dramatic. So, yeah, I mean, there's a section of that also in this like video I'm making, but on the first Monday, I want to say, of every month, they test the like national alarm systems in the Netherlands. So on the first of every Monday, it's like sirens, like, you know, like same shit happened last year because it just lined up the same way. So before the game started, I think it's like, you know, and I like ended up saying like, I just want to, you know, send my condolences to all of the people high right now that don't live here, that think the world is genuinely ending. Because there's obviously a lot of tourists from TwitchCon that just like smoke because it's legal there. And then imagine Monday, you just finished TwitchCon, you're like, can't wait to chill and just be high all day today because I don't have anything to do. You smoke a little bit, you're walking around with your friends. Like, I would not. I'm just gonna say it. That was me last year, okay? Oh my god, at the football match. And I was like, what is that? What is that? And all the Dutch people were like, it's fine, guys. This happens all the time. And I was like, somebody call an ambulance. Bye, Sunny. So this year it was like, damn. And now I'm on bouncer duty. Now I'm checking for drugs. Anyway. It was really fun though. It was very wholesome to see everyone. You know, last day. It's always like the last, you know, like bye. Like now we're really leaving. Like people show up with their suitcases. Yeah. Another day afterward, like, wow. And then it was time to go to Germany. That kind of concludes my Dutch travels. I mean, it's so many like random little stories. I went to a lot of museums and stuff, but a lot of it is like, I don't really know if it's like story time. It's more just, it'll be in this little video I'm making, if anything. I saw a lot of fun birds. Saw a lot of gray herons. I don't know if anyone here has been to like Rotterdam or like Amsterdam or something. They just have gray herons everywhere. And like thank you for the follow, Charlie. I couldn't read that. Or is it Cherry? I can't see. I'm blind. Yeah, whoever. I think that does say Cherry. I don't know. I'm sorry. I had to like enhance. They're just gray herons everywhere. And those are like they're like wise. They're like, oh, it is Charlie. You know, they look very wise. So why are you just in some random like sewage? Like, you'll just be walking on the road and then you'll turn and you'll look down a little bit and there'll be a little pool of water and there'll just be a heron there. What are you doing down there? There's a park like right there. They're just everywhere. And it was fun. I got some cool pictures of like herons in weird places, but I'll post all those eventually. I've just not had time to edit them. And then guess how I got to Germany. Wait, literally guess how I got to Germany. You'll literally never get it. Like you won't guess. Like you'll like never get it. Walking would be nuts. Maybe that's what I do next. Did anybody went to Germany? It's a tour. Yeah, I took a bus. I took another bus. But let me tell you about this bus. The RegioJet bus. Why was it Why was it so nice? I didn't even mention part of the personality of my trip into the Netherlands. Sorry, I'm going back now to the original bus trip. But the 2 drivers that got us there were like, I'm gonna assume Russian because they were speaking, to my understanding, Russian. I learned Russian very little, very briefly a long time ago, so I feel like out of all the languages it could have been by how it sounded, probably Russian. They looked like twins, like Russian blonde chads, like, and had the typical outfit of like black, like typical bus driver outfit, like white tucked in shirt with black trousers and everything. And they were just speaking to each other the whole time, like best buddies, blah, blah, blah. They were like really rude to everyone else, but really nice to each other. And I could hear them because I was sat like near the front. So that was really funny because it just felt like I had 2 characters from a show driving us there. No, not like those guys. Like, they were very like, yeah, we buried the body. Like, it was a little jarring, the kind of vibes. Like, because I asked them a question or something, and the way they replied, I felt like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But they were really friendly with one another. And it was kind of like, dude, what the fuck is happening? Getting woken up to go onto the ferry, I look out the window. Oh no, like, this is when we parked to wait for the ferry. And then there was like a 24-hour cafe thing. So the bus drivers left to go get whatever from there. But it was like a long way, like a long walk. Because it's on like a port. And they raced each other there. Grown ass men. And one of them just goes, like, shoves the other and just starts running. But they're running like this. So it's like, why are you, is it a stereotype or is it true that Russians run like this? Like, like, I just could not. I was half asleep, and I just opened my eyes, and I could just see them, like, running, and I was like, this is, where the fuck am I? Anyway, the bus to Germany was pretty bougie. It had a coffee machine inside. It had, like, this was, like, a nice bus. Yeah. And it wasn't a very long ride. I think it was like 4 hours, which is nothing compared to the 15 I endured. And it was a nice ride anyway. And I went to Cologne, Köln, which is very nice. Another friend that lives there. So this whole time I'm just staying with friends. And, oh, another thing actually from the Netherlands. Now I'm kind of remembering it all. I went to Irish beer go. I don't know if anyone here knows what that is, but it's like a drinking game bingo. So the guy's like saying the numbers, obviously, and then you have to write them down. And if you get one, you go up there and you spin a wheel, and that's how many shots you get. And then you go and you do the shots. It's mainly baby Guinness shots. And I went there with my Dutch friend that I was staying with, so it wasn't like a bunch of tourists or whatever. It was like, this is the local student-ish night out. And it was, the group that I was with was all women except for this one guy who was lovely anyway. And then mainly in that whole place, it was a lot of men, and we were right toward, like, we were really near where the guy that was calling, I don't know what they called him, the guy that was calling out the numbers was. Like, we were near the front, right? A lot of people were, like, toward the back because he has a speaker and everything. Like, it's a whole, like, but then as he's saying the names, you can just shout, beer break, and then everyone has to stop and take a chug of their beer. But to a point where he'll say one number, beer break, you drink, and another number, and then you drink. Like, it's so, so, like, if I had more money and wasn't making my one drink last me the whole night, like the whole time I was there, I would have gotten so wasted the amount of beer breaks everyone was taking. So at some point, it was notable that if you moved around like if you looked around, sorry, everyone had moved away from my group because we were just loud, but in like a we're into it, like we're into the bingo, like they know all of the, you know, um, like this is just Dutch German beef, I suppose. But the number 9, when it came up on the screen, he was like, "What do you say to a German?" And everyone yelled, "Nein." Stuff like that. But then the ones that are a little more niche, the people that I was with knew, and no one else knew. So we were just like yelling. I say we, I was just kind of whatever I could guess, I was yelling. But the guy addressed us directly and was like, "Are you guys aware? Like, you are like the only woman percentage in this entire place, but everyone's treating this area like Chernobyl. Like, there's no one around you because of how enthusiastic you are." In like a nice way. He was really, really funny, and he also knew everyone that I was with. Like, they're regulars. But that was really fun. If anyone here ever hears about maybe going to go play beer bingo with the locals, it's actually fire. I wasn't too sure, but it's actually fire. That was a highlight for sure. But yeah, I get to Köln. And honestly, I don't have too much to say about my time in Germany because it was very relaxed. It was very just like look around, like kind of thing. I went to go see the famous parakeets of Köln. In case you don't know, they have a lot of parakeets, and they all go sleep together in the same tree. So I got to go at that tree and see like literally maybe like 300 parakeets, which aren't even supposed to be there. Going from tree to tree, which was awesome. Yeah, it was very cool. And then my friend, because I got the Deutschland ticket, my friend dragged me all the way again across the border to the Netherlands because, como se dice, there's a certain something you can do in the Netherlands that you can't do in Germany, and I'm not talking about weed, you know. So it was like, well, let's just like the ticket covers it. Let's do that, whatever. So I'm not elaborating further because I can't be asked. My friend's having a good time. I don't do that much, so I'm like, whatever. And then later on, we're in this town called Venlo. If anyone's ever been there, I don't know what. You ever go somewhere and it's just a little jarring? Because it was very jarring. It was kind of like, I cannot imagine living here. Because this whole, like, where are the houses? Where are the locals? It was very weird. Like, everything was some kind of store. And it wasn't even like we didn't walk around much. Like, we really walked around this place. And it was like, where are people living? It felt like a set. Like, it really did. It was pretty, but it felt like a set. So, yeah, we go to a... I don't know how this wound up being the like, not the story, but like the moment of this trip. I really don't know. We go into a... I thought I muted my phone. We go into a back work, which is like a lunch bakery spot, to like eat some food before we head back into Germany. And my friend sits there, we're like eating this like sandwich thing we picked up, and then I'm like, I kind of want dessert, and I saw like this strawberry stuffed croissant that did look fire. I kind of want to go for that, so I was like, I'm gonna go get that because my friend was still like chilling. My friend, let's just say, was still seeing the patterns on the walls, okay? Whereas I was like, I'm normal. I didn't take that much, and I ate some food, so I'm normal. I'm not under the influence anymore. So, I can't tell this story. I'm going to, but I can't anymore. I go up to this, strawberry stuffed croissant with some custard stuff in it. I think it was custard, which is crazy. I don't normally like custard. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, how do I take this? And it's not even a stupid thing to ask because there's only these tiny little plates and those are for putting your coffee cup on, because I'm next to the coffee machine. But there's like the pinchers to pick it up, but nothing to put it on. Like, no napkins, like, nothing. But then I look to my left, and there's a woman who's just picked one up, and she has this little, like, fold-out cardboard thing that's clearly for the croissants. Like, clearly, like, in the shape, hey, put this here, and then take it. If you don't, I don't know what the other option was. So I ask her straight up, I'm like, where did you get that? And she's like, oh, I asked the people. And I was like, oh, okay. So I go up to one of the workers and I'm like, you know, hi, I just want one croissant. I just want one croissant. What do I pick it up with? Like, where do I get one of those? I think is what I said. Like, I pointed to the woman. I was like, I just need one of these. And he goes, okay. Grab a tray. And he points me toward these trays. That's toward the entrance. And I go, okay. So I pick up a tray, then there's some paper. And I put the paper on the tray. I go up to the croissant with a tray and paper on the tray. No, this didn't help. I now just have a tray. I've now just equipped a tray. No, this didn't help me at all, actually. It's not the kind of tray you put food on. This is like you put your plate on the tray for people that are eating a meal. So I went from looking at it with nothing equipped, able to grab things, to maybe make something work, to now just holding a fucking tray, still low-key tripping balls, and not knowing what to do. Oh, just grab a tray. Okay. So I go talk to him again and be like, what's step 2, babe? And now he's fixing the coffee machine. I don't want to interrupt. So, I look around again. I'm like, have I missed anything? Are there paper plates I've missed? No. Okay. I don't care. I'm sober now and I remember those visuals so clearly. How was I supposed to pick up that croissant? So I go up to the checkout bit where it's like a person, a woman. Thank you, but more helpful. Pick up a tray. I'm what? The woman that had the croissant is paying, so I'm like, perfect. Thank you for still being here and being an example of what I want. So I go up to the lady. I'm like, hey, and at this point, I think it's when I started talking to her that I went, oh, no, I am still a little fucked up. And I go, I just want a croissant, and I need something to put it on. I need one of those. I need one of these little, where do I get those? Where are they? And she's like, huh? Speaks English. I guess that was just confusing. You know, no one could quite understand, that I just wanted a croissant. So, the woman that's there is clearly feeling so bad for me or something that she's like, well, actually misgenders me. Huge if true. He's like, he needs one of these. By the way, I won't go into it, but like, I basically looked kind of like this on the day, so it's kind of like, what do you mean by that? And she's like, no, I understand. Like, the cashier is like, no, I understand. I just don't get why it's so confusing. And I was like, do you have one of those? Like, at this point, I'm mad. Because I'm still holding this fucking tray. Can I tell you something? I'm still holding the damn tray. Because I can't just put it back. It's not the kind of thing where you pick up a tray, decide, change your mind, and put the tray back. I'm holding the tray at checkout, and it's completely empty, and I'm going, where do I get the little paper box for the croissants? And she goes, why is this so confusing to you? And I go, I don't know, where the fuck is the paper for the damn croissants? So she picks one up, and it's behind the checkout. Why do you have that? She has a whole fucking 5 stacks of the damn things. Go put some over there. She gives me one. And then I literally say to her, because now I'm feeling insecure, and I'm like, everyone's laughing at me because they don't know how to pick up the thing. No. I say, look, I promise I'm not an idiot. I just didn't, there's no other way to pick those things up. Why aren't those there? Is kind of, like, I genuinely was like, I'm annoyed that you have treated me like I'm dumb. The next person that wants a croissant is going to do the same thing. She gives me a little thing. At this point, I'm defeated. At this point, I just want to leave. And my friend is sat there, and I can see her laughing, not at me, just at her phone. I'm like, oh, I'm glad one of us is having a good time. I go. I forgot about this bit until it just started replaying in my mind. I go to grab the croissant with the, like, pinch thingies. And it's so difficult to grab because it's, like, it's not, like, crunchy. It's, like, a soft croissant. So now I have what I need. A tray. No, didn't need that. Didn't need the tray, by the way. At no point during any of this did I need that tray. And a little paper thing. Ding, ding, ding. Next up is a croissant. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, and I just start laughing. I genuinely just have to laugh to myself, because I'm like... I managed to pick it up and put it into the cardboard, but it was like the wrong way around because of how I just kind of thrown it in there. I'm holding the tray, which has the paper with the croissant inside, and I'm going up to the checkout. And at this point, I want to just say, can I just have it for free? If you give it to me for free, I won't like start crying in your establishment. I obviously don't. And I say, like, thank you. Whatever. Bitte. Oh, no, not bitte, because we were in the Netherlands. Excuse me. And I go sit down where my friend is sat, and she looks at me, and she immediately was like, what? And I was like, I genuinely, well, I wasn't like non-verbal, but I genuinely was just like, just give me a minute. She was like, what the fuck happened? Like, all you did was, also, why did it take you so long to get one croissant? Cause it took me like 7 minutes. Like, I was right there for like 7 minutes. Grab a tray. I just can't, why? Why did you tell me to grab a tray? I didn't even grab a tray when I bought a whole ass meal. I didn't need one. Cojo una bandeja. Hey, si te cojo yo la puta. Okay. And I retell her the whole story, and she just like pisses herself laughing. She's like, at what cost? And I was like, this croissant cost me $3.50, but I feel like it cost me a lot more. Like, something spiritual within me has been plucked. Like, humiliation ritual with £3.50, please. And we won't even be nice about it. £3, €3. I'll tell you what though, that shit was really yummy. But it was to a point where I was like, I would pay €3.50 to just not go through that experience. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, as a German. See, this was in the Netherlands. This is a Netherlands border. Most people ever croissant were just bread. That's a crazy question. They're completely different. Yeah. And then after all that, I'm so defeated, but like I'm laughing and stuff. But I was like, I'm never going to a back work ever again. I'm never going to a back work ever again. And if I see one, I'm gonna start hyperventilating, and you're gonna have to call someone. And it's like me and that friend's like inside joke now is like cojo una bandeja, which is just grab a tray in Spanish because we speak Spanish to each other. Anyway, we make it back to Köln after the journey. the journey, okay? I just can't. I can't. And the next day, I think I just went to the this, like, Eiffel Natural Park, like conservation area thing. And that was really pretty. I will say, the German attitude, from what I noticed, I was there for a week, I don't know, I'm not German, is very hostile, but not, like, not aggressive and mean and, like, but, like, even when they're being nice, there's a hostility to it. There's like an energy to it that you really gotta adjust to. I don't know what it is. My friend, like, I expressed that to my friend, and she was like, no, I noticed it too. I don't know. It's just what they're like here. Like, it's normally not even in a mean way. They just genuinely just, like, I don't know. I don't know. And also ask so many questions. When, like, we bought, like, once again, a fucking pastry, you know? Do you want to drink with that pastry to make it a meal? No, it's okay, thank you. All in German. And I literally had been like, like, kein Deutsch, like, I don't speak much Dutch, like, yeah, I noticed the like, time thing, where it was like, yeah, we have to be considerate of everyone, but if you take more than 1 second to bag your shopping at, like, a self-checkout, everyone's gonna kill you, unfortunately. That's, like, the end of your life now. So, sorry about that. Yeah, and asking me in German, like, do you want, to add a drink to it? Oh, no, it's okay, I just want this. Are you paying cash or card? Card, please. What was it, like, are you eating in or out? Oh, out, please. Like, there was maybe 6 questions, and all I had was 1 pastry. And they were all asked quite aggressively. After I'd gone through the effort to have that entire conversation in German, as someone that literally just learned German because I was going to Germany, and I just didn't want to be like, speaking, I've forgotten all of it now. Speaking the English, like, I wanted to at least try. Yeah. Yeah. And then we went to Düsseldorf. So that, like, every question that you could possibly ask. Went to Düsseldorf, which has, I think it's called Little Tokyo. I did not know it was famous for this until I literally got there, and it was like, oh, you have to go to this place, which it just has a bunch of, like, high, Japanese immigration population. That sounds like a word salad if I ever heard one. That opened up, like, a bunch of businesses on one street is apparently what it is. So it's, like, just a bunch of Japanese, but, like, Japanese-owned businesses, and apparently it's, like, awesome. So I was like, okay, I'll go. And it was pretty fire. I got, takoyaki and a little onigiri, like, from, like, different places, because I was like, I'm not gonna eat one big bowl of ramen here and then not eat anything else. Like, I'm gonna do street food, but restaurants, like, just get a side. And there's a lot of little pop-up bits, which was nice. So, that was really yummy, to be honest. The taiyaki I had was really good. I went back for another one. Anko taiyaki, that shit was, it's really good. Yeah, the vibe there was a little more nice. I feel like the vibe in Dusseldorf was a little more positive. Like a Chinatown, but Japanese? I suppose so, but it was just concentrated to this one long road, which I guess is kind of like, I don't know. I think it's a lot smaller than people are under the impression of, though. Like, everyone's like, yeah, it's like this whole area, and I was like, it's just this one bit. But okay. But it's really pretty there as well. Honestly, like, the Netherlands and Germany are just, they just look nice. And they're very, like, we love nature. I think England is very... Oh, if we can just chop down that tree, let's just chop it down. Like, they won't build around nature. They will just cut through. Especially, I think this is flat, so they have more of a chance to just... If we just cut this whole plane, then we can put stuff here. But I feel like in Europe, we're a lot more, like, build around. Especially where I grew up in Spain, and just generally Spain. We don't really... Like, if we have to make the drive somewhere... like 5 minutes longer just to go around this little mountain bit that has some forest, like they won't chop down the forest. They will make you drive an extra 5 minutes just to go around it, like stuff like that, which is good. Yeah, went to the cathedral. Like you're in, what is it, the time, which is known for the productive save time attitude. Yeah, I just stayed in that area. That's why National Trust was formed. Shout out. This song. Then, yeah, I just kind of had a look around Köln, because I hadn't really taken a second to explore that properly. And my friend was, like, busy, so I was like, okay, I can do this by myself and not worry about, you know, making her see the cathedral she's seen a million times because she lives here. To be honest, I didn't stay in the cathedral very long. Because having a religious building be a touristic site makes the energy a little strange. Because you will have someone, like, praying to, like, someone was praying, like, intensely at, like, a tapestry thing. And then someone will come over and, like, take a picture and then walk past. And it's like, where the fuck am I? So I didn't stay there very long, because the energy was a little strange. And also, I don't really... Like, I get the appeal of a cathedral. But I don't really feel it at the moment where I'm at. Like, a few years ago, like, I don't know, like 2 years ago, I purposely went around London to, like, so many different cathedrals, because I found them so beautiful. Like, not religious or anything. But now I just kind of go in and I'm like, okay. It was weird because the most beautiful I found it was when I went outside and looked at the outside, which is just stunning. And whenever a pigeon would fly past it, I was like, that's it, that's art. Like, if I don't have a pigeon in my peripheral with the cathedral, then yeah. Germany's location is Russia. That's a little bonkers. The most of the old west-east Germany border has been turned into nature reserve. Yeah, that's where I went. The Eiffel nature park thing. That's where I was. I took a long-ass journey there, but paid for the Deutschland ticket, so who the fuck cares, okay? It was basically free. I paid for that ticket. I made it work, okay? In Germany, you pay 63 euros every month, and you get unlimited travel on most services. There's like 2 regional trains you can't take, but whatever. So all the trams, buses, trains, like everything I got on, was just covered by that ticket. I think I would have spent like 250 euros on transport. It was crazy. Hi, Mono. Yeah, and then after all that, also, this goes for the Netherlands and Germany. They will have bike lanes on bike lanes. On bike lanes. Every regional transport. It didn't include the ICE and the Flix trains. Those are the 2 it didn't include. Like the high-speed bullet train things. They get you to Berlin in like 2 seconds. Yeah, so many bike lanes. But where do we go? Hey, what about the pedestrians? What about the people that walk? Okay, I have never struggled to find somewhere to walk. And the thing about the cyclists is that even if you find somewhere for pedestrians, the cyclists are there also. Why? Did you know you have a whole lane to yourself right over there? And then they will have the nerve to ding their fucking bell at you, even though they're not in their own damn lane. What? It really started pissing me off. It really started pissing me off. Okay? I'm glad to be back somewhere where I know where the bike lane is. Okay? There's some red brick. It's clearly marked repeatedly, and I have somewhere to walk. The Netherlands, you're a little better about it. You make it very evident. Germany, count your fucking days. And count your pedestrian areas, because they're a lot lower than your bike areas, okay? Drove me fucking crazy. I was actually raging every time I walked out the house, because I was like, but where do I go? Oh, excuse me. Yeah. And then, I had a 9 a.m. flight back into Manchester. I've not actually had a day in Manchester yet. I think next time when my friends come up to see me, well, then again, I have friends here, but it's a bit hard to get these streamers out to do something. No, I'm too busy, like, making millions of dollars, like, I can't. So next time someone adventurous, you know, presents themselves, I'm gonna be like, hey, let's go to Manchester. I've never been. What's there? Apparently they're gay over there. I don't know. But I flew into Manchester. I will say this, though. I don't know if anyone here's flown into Manchester. Now we're getting into weird, nitty-gritty stuff. So, there's a train station called Manchester Airport. It's a gay village in Manchester. I've heard about this. So, when I was booking my ticket to get home, I was like, okay, Manchester Airport, awesome. Convenient to Sheffield, beautiful. Why does it take 45 minutes to walk to this station when you arrive? Okay? You just should not be allowed to name a station Manchester Airport if I am nowhere near the fucking airport by the time I get there. It genuinely took me maybe half an hour to get there. Just to walk to the station. To the point where I was like, oh my god, I was worried about having to wait around for this train. And I'm scared I'm gonna miss it. But it's okay, I just made peace with the world. But I had an advance ticket, so I was like, I kinda have to make this train. Yeah. But one day I'll go to Manchester and see what's up. I'm freaking broke AF at the minute, so not right now. Any subscribers in the chat? Any primers? 1 prime equals 3, maybe £2.50 contribution toward my Manchester ticket, which honestly can't be that much. It's not that far. W streak. Honestly, 3 consecutive streams around these parts is actually impressive. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'm so glad to be home. I woke up, not the morning I got back, the day after, still dazed. I woke up, like, half asleep, and my first thought, and I remember it so vividly, my first thought was, oh, crap, where am I going today? Like, am I late for something? Like, what bus am I taking? Or what tram do I have to get? Where am I going? What are my plans? Where am I? And it took me a second to genuinely open my eyes fully and look around the room and be like, oh, I'm home. Yay! I get to go make breakfast! What, do you stick those gems on your face? They're just stickers. I have them right here. I've had these for... Oh, there's a little hair on that one. Wait, are you kidding me? Oh, wait, it is! Guys! Obviously, I don't live with her anymore, so we never talk about her. Do you guys remember my dog, Pasha? Exterminator 3000? Do you see this little hair? That's hers! Because I've had these for so long. Like, so long. But they're stickers. They don't, like, expire. It's not gross to keep stickers. I don't know. But if you go back to streams from, like, 2023, you will find me wearing these exact gems. And because it comes with the sticky bit, which is genuinely, like, if I poke at this a little too much, it will fall off. But one of her little furs has gotten stuck to the glue. My baby! My dog! I love her so much. I'm gonna get a picture of her for anyone that's not seen her, because she used to show up on streams. Because I used to live, you know, we used to live in the same house. She's still in Spain. Hello? Maybe here? Kitty! Guys, I want to adopt a really old cat. But I don't really have that right now. Like, I don't have that in me right now. Search for a cat. Well, I think he did. I think the Luann gets to get a cat sub goal was hit, which is awesome. Hey, why can't I find any pictures? Willow, I'll take Willow. How am I not finding any of these? Here? Nope. Oh, okay, well that's fine. That's a, you know. Here's my dog. She looks so old in that picture. No, that's the first one I found. My baby! I love her. Yeah, I want to adopt like a really, really old cat and give it like a nice little end of life. Palliative care, but cat. Maybe in the winter. Perhaps. Get me out of bed. Not that that's like, I'm gonna get an animal so I get out of bed. Like, I'll get an animal for the animals. Like, you know what I mean? I used to say my dream job was to be a cat that lives in an apartment building and everyone just loves the cat and the cat doesn't really live with anyone. Like, you can pick and choose where you sleep every night. That was like my dream. Just be the cat everyone loves in the apartment building. That sounds really fire to me. I don't know. Yeah, but I'm back. I've been a little like, but I think it's because I got back and I changed my Brita filter. Anyone that knows about my did I tell you guys about my food poisoning? I did. I think, yeah, I've done this. Water poisoning that I get. You're supposed to, like, put Brita filters through a few times before you actually start drinking the water, and I just forgot to do that bit. So I chugged an entire glass of water down, and then I tasted it, and I went, ooh, I should not have done that. So now that's why my throat's really, like, but it's okay. I've also just been a little sick from all the traveling. Apparently everyone's been like, I didn't even get sick this TwitchCon. Tell me how I got sick and I didn't go. How much worse it would be if I just drank tap water. Tap water made me like this. This country is just gunk. Just gunk and more gunk, and if you don't drink the gunk, they judge you. Fucking hate it here. I love that my camera does not know what to do with this lighting at all. You could skip to any part of this stream, and it will look different every time. Can you explain why you don't like remakes? I just... okay, it depends with what, but honestly, I think that's bullshit. I think my opinion is the same regarding, like, regardless. Where... if it's like, we are porting this game and fixing up the graphics a bit, but it's basically the same, That's okay. That's basic. That's like, if like Okami HD, I have absolutely no beef with, because it means I can play it. It's HD because the game came out in 2006, so the graphics are pretty different. I don't know if you can hear this baby crying. Sorry if you can. Because they brought it to Switch, they bring it to PC, they blah blah blah. That's okay. Thank you. But if it's an older game, like a game that was like Game Boy, or I don't know, like, and then they remake it, but it's like a serious remake. Like, we haven't just fixed the graphics. We've basically done the whole game kind of all over again, but not, it doesn't have to be to that point, but then I'm a bit like, why though? Like, it kind of feels like when they do the Disney remakes and everything, why? The originals are good, just leave them. People can emulate nowadays. It's not like, oh, accessibility for blah blah. Let me tell you how you're making this inaccessible is making it 60 fucking bucks. Okay, that's what's inaccessible. Thank you, Maria. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a rant about remakes right now. I just don't like remakes. I don't like live actions, but I feel like that's pretty normal. I feel like live actions are for kids and boomers, and kids don't really get to form an opinion about a lot of them because their parents just go take them to see them. Chat, what do you think about remakes? Because I think that I'm pretty set on mine. Like, live actions, why? Was there no one around that had a good story idea that you could invest that money in? But the Zelda one is so cool. The Majora's Mask, no, Ocarina of Time? Yeah, it's Ocarina of Time that we're doing, right? It's just kind of like, just play the original. Like, it's such a good game. I don't know. Suffolk, thank you for the follow. Hi, Angel. The live action Honey Training was alright, but so unnecessary. Like, the Lilo and Stitch, they're just all unnecessary. And they cost so much money to make. Why? Why? The new He-Man movie, or Mysteries of the Universe. I've not watched it, but it's one of those where it's like, that was so long ago, and it doesn't feel like something that I would make into a live action movie. I think what it does is it pisses me off, because as if there aren't so many talented, like, authors, artists, like, everything with super fun and original ideas, pitching these ideas to companies and getting turned down at every fucking turn. But we will remake that movie from 10 years ago. There's no need. There's absolutely no need, because, well, you have that movie from 10 years ago, and it was beautiful, and it was great, and it's your favorite. And now we're gonna make it worse in a really expensive way, and basically make everybody in the future only think about this new, more censored version. Like, completely not doing, like, I don't want to say, like, drag, but, like, yeah. In Lilo and Stitch, what if the kids that watch that movie don't watch the original? We've now removed the, like, a whole plot point. Like, I don't know, like, it just feels like this culture is literally fucking eating itself. You want to know something I fucking hate? Do you want to know my only 1 star on Letterboxd? The only one I have. Because I don't really use stars. I have a 1 star and 1 5 star. My 1 star is Blade Runner 2049. Can't remember. Not the original. Because there was no need. Quite frankly, there was no need. And it's such a bad film. It's so bad. It's so bad. And there was no need for it. The original was good. Why'd you do it again? It's not a remake, it's a sequel. But there's no need. Absolutely none. Live action remake they did years ago because it took an original story. Actually, I remember that. I remember watching that and being like, that was different though. And I feel like with Cinderella, because it's Cinderella and not like, I don't know, a story that's a bit more concrete. Like Cinderella's been around for fucking ages. You can kind of play with that concept a bit more. Yeah, I kind of wish it kind of stayed in that kind of, I don't know. But it's a masterpiece, but it is a shit show. It is so bad. It is such a bad movie. It is such a bad movie. I cannot believe the person that made the Dune movies made that movie. What the fuck happened? It is so bad. I cannot believe you like that movie. That movie pissed me off for days. Same as Avatar 3. I'm happy with producing another version of another thing is in a medium is book to movie or book to TV show because books are slightly more accessible medium for independent production but can already prove itself so the evil shareholders would be willing to put money into production. Yeah, I mean that's a separate conversation, right? But I agree. That's fine, but the atmosphere is fantastic. The atmosphere is fantastic in the first one. I have the soundtrack of the original movie on CD. Like, I love that. I love the first one. I watch it, you know, being aware of how it was behind the scenes for, you know, the starring actress and everything. Or actor. I still don't quite understand. No entiendo nada. Porque nosotros decimos actriz, actor, actriz, you know, I don't know. But I like the first one. Which makes me hate the second one even more. I don't know anything about Descendants, so I've not said anything, and I'm just letting you guys talk about it. I have no idea. Are they making a new Camp Rock? See, why? As a memoir to Cameron, but it was awful and had nothing to do with the OGs. What's IWTV? IWTV. I have no idea about Descendants. I'm letting y'all just fight it out. Interview with a Vampire. Oh. See, my brain read that and went, what we do in the shadows? And I went, that's nothing like that. But it's nice to know it was like a weird Freudian connection happening. Oh, you know what I've been reading, chat? You know what I've been reading and is fire? If anyone here has read it, raise your hand. The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. You know she's my goat. You know she's my goat. You know she's my goat. This one's pretty good. It's very interesting. There's the same author as A Left Hand of Darkness, which I did like an entire stream on, so... Can you describe it in 5 words or less? Ooh, okay. I'm taking this as a challenge. I'm gonna open up a notepad. She got into sci-fi. I love her. She low-key changed my life. I got into Taoism because of her, and it's the only reason I'm like... you know, like, fuck's sake. Like, I never take this thing off. Okay. I'm thinking of words. That's 4. I still haven't read it, because I've read Left Hand of Darkness in this one, but I want to read like the entirety of the Hainish series, and then I'll get into everything else, which I'm excited for. But it's like, it's one of those where knowing that she passed in 2018, it's like, and once I've read everything, then that's it, you know, which is like a whoa, you know. So I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying the so yummy, you know. I don't know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Okay. I've got it. Okay. 5 words or less. This is as good as it gets, considering I'm busy. Okay. Alien, anarchist, physicist, sorry, visits USA. I'm counting USA as one word. You can go fuck yourself. Okay. Alien, anarchist, physicist, visits USA. Katsu, let me know what your thoughts on that. But, thank you, TRJ. Thank you very much. Yeah, guys, do you want a fit check? Because I'm actually not just in my pajamas today. Here you go. I got a little skirt, and I'll raise this too much, but... Why USA? Because it's like, he goes to, it's in the first bit of the book. He goes to a different planet, and it's very capitalistic and unjust and everything, and I think the USA basically stands on that, so. I didn't want to just say Earth, so I went with US. Looks so comfy. I'm very comfy. This outfit is very comfy. Guys, I got an eye test today because I know my glasses are the wrong prescription, which is why I've not been wearing them. And tell me why, like, is it like a requirement if you're an optician to just be kind of rude? They do all like pictures, make sure my eye health, blah, blah, blah. I go to the eye test. You know, they're like, okay, 1 or 2. Can you see 1 better? Or can you see 2 better? Can you see the green better? Or can you see the red better? Okay. Last time I got an eye test, it was like, okay, now 1 or 2. 1 or 2. Like the, you know, patience. This lady. Okay, 1 or 2. And I had to literally be like, I don't, can I see 1 again? Like, I didn't even get to see 1 for a fucking second. And then she would just be like, hold on, and then keep moving forward. So it was a bit like, what are we doing? I literally said to her, you're going too fast. Can you please slow down? Because if you want me to say if I can see 1 or 2 better, you need to give me a second to register if what I'm seeing. Okay? So 1 or 2. I barely saw 1. So yeah, that was something. They did change my prescription. I'm actually less blind than they thought I was, which I knew was the fucking case. Thank you. But for me, I get a headache when I wear glasses, but get eye strain when I don't. Like, I bet I have eye strain right now. I don't know if you really see because of the lighting. But I end up looking high all the time if I go outside. That's why I have the chunkiest sunglasses known to man. Also, they suit me. Thank you. But, like, like, when I'm outside, even if it's cloudy, I'm wearing these because it's kinder to my eyes. I don't have to... If I'm going into a supermarket or just a store, I don't know. I'm putting these on. Don't even. I'm putting them on. Because the world is too bright for me. Okay. So, I want to get some glasses that have that, what do you call it? Transitional glasses that adopt a hue when there's UV. Or just light. That sounds fire. I want 10 of those. But they're really expensive, so. Yeah. They're literally just stickers. Literally just craft stickers. I have a bit of a lazy eye. My eyes also aren't symmetrical. And I would show that to you right now, but I've done asymmetrical makeup, so, like, there you go. Yeah, I didn't even put lash glue on them or anything. They genuinely, I just shove them on. Vogue glasses, the transition glasses. The glasses make you transition. Wait, don't give me those. I've already done that. Yeah, I'm short-sighted and far-sighted. Far-sighted? Far-side of... Can't speak, apparently. But it's like 0.25, 0.25, like plus and minus 0.25. So they're like, girl, I mean, do you even fucking need glasses? But it's like, I get eye strain. With your Earth C series, look into Mercedes. Lucky. Okay, I'm gonna copy and paste that right now. Thank you, Fox. I forgot to say every 5 seconds. Whenever I take my ADHD meds, I'm on Zagetin, methylphenylate hydrochloride. Oh, I'm on 36 milligrams. I put 16 on a form the other day. My eyes don't focus for the next half hour. Anyone else? Anyone else on ADHD medication take it and their eyes don't focus for half an hour? All of them are serious. That's okay. I just wrote down the author name, but I'll put that too. Yes. Okay. See. We're not crazy. Yeah. Oh my god. This is the part I was kind of going toward. So, they say, hey, yeah, we did fuck up your prescription. Because I went back to the place that gave me the prescription. So, you qualify for... Because guys, I'm fucking broke. They're like, you qualify for the free NHS stuff because you're fucking broke. So I get a free pair of glasses if I pick it from a certain point, which is like lovely, I suppose. But the reason I'm broke is because the government doesn't function. So the government paying for it doesn't really make up for it, does it? So I see a pair that I like, but they're sunglasses because I like big frames. Like I love these sunglasses. I like big frames, but with like reading glasses and stuff, they're never big enough. So I just asked someone, I'm like, can I just get sunglass frames, but a clear lens? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, okay. I picked them out. They are big. They are like large. They're like my sunglasses, but they have thinner frames and just mainly lens. So I go up to someone, I'm like, can I, no, your vision is not getting worse because of the government. That's not what I said at all. So I picked them out, and they're like, okay, you know, someone will call you over, like a dispenser will call you over, or whatever. So I sit there, I'm waiting. And I see a woman holding the glasses I picked out, who is going to be the person to put me through the process of getting the glasses. And she's holding them and talking to her colleague, and I'm literally sat right there. Like, I'm sat right there with some people, but, like, I'm sat right there. And she's going, like, yeah, someone wants these, but, like, clear. And then saying, like, I just can't imagine. Like, I would never. Like, they're way too big. Like, I could never. And I was like... Nobody even fucking care me. Why? 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 Literally just judging my selection of glasses Like, I've worked in a retail job, not that, I mean, I guess that's a retail job, where it was like you could customize hats and stuff. And obviously when you work with the public, if the public is then rude to you, we would like not fuck up the hats, but like we would comment on the designs. Like if someone was a dickhead to me and wanted to design the hat, I would just throw it, like, you know, there was no peace in that store, okay? It was a fucking nightmare. But I was really nice the whole time, so it just felt a bit unnecessary to start out loud being like, I could never, like, these are gonna look stupid. So then she calls my name out and turns over and I'm like, that's me. And she's like, hi. And I'm like, I heard you. I heard you. I didn't say nothing, but know that I heard you. So we, you know, we sit there, whatever. And she's like, okay, do you want to just try them on? Because I think they're, you know, I put them on. And I'm like, she's going to try and talk me out of this because she fucking hates them. So I put them on. And she goes, those are really big on you. But, I mean, I'll do the measurements. We'll see if we can do it. What, should I call you Smidge since you want to be my fucking stylist so bad? What's your problem? So, takes my measurements and she's like, let me see your thingy, whatever. And then eventually she's like, gives up on trying to convince me to not get these glasses. I'm gonna sit here on stream next time I have these glasses and you're all gonna see that she's being dramatic and they actually look really nice on me. Acting like it's this big. It's maybe this big, but... ¿Qué te pasa, tía? Te rajo la cara. ¿Tú crees que no te he escuchado? Anyway, so I got new glasses, guys. They'll be there on, like, Friday or something. So next stream I might, or, I don't know what I'm streaming next. I'll have my new glasses on, maybe. Or maybe not. I don't know. Because the prescription's so low. It's just because I read a lot. I don't really spend a lot of time in front of screens. I'm gonna be honest. But I do read a lot, so. Random question, but are you still friends with, like, Owen and Beck? No. Yes, I am. This is a common misconception about me nowadays. That I'm not friends with any content creators. I am. I have to tell you guys something, actually. I got a Too Good To Go box from somewhere here in Sheffield. And I got it for, like, these, like, you get, like, 2 sandwiches, blah, blah. Like, it's, like, yummy. And it's $3, so it's worth it. Like, this is actually really good. Really good spot. And they forgot to put that they'd sold out and, like, didn't have anything that day, and I was already there, and I was like, I have Too Good To Go. But I knew where the sandwiches that they would give me are, and there were none. So I was like, if you have anything? And then she's like, ooh. And then, no, the guy. And then he turns over to a colleague that's, like, over there, who I think is more like a manager. And it's like, Too Good To Go? And then she's like, I forgot. Like, they forgot to cancel it. They had, like, a private event, so they didn't make any sandwiches. She felt so bad. I don't know what it is with people, like, say people that call me Crow thinking they killed my whole family. She might have killed the population of Spain. Like, she felt so bad. She was like, I can give you the biggest pastry box or pastry bag ever. Like, I will do that right now. Hold on. So I was like, okay. Girl, she wasn't kidding. She wasn't kidding. And then she was like, let me get you a drink too. What do you want? I've got, and then listed all the drinks. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, it's fine. Like, I'm happy with this. Like, this is more than enough. It's okay. It's fine. And she was like, no, please. And I was like, okay. The cherry thing sounds nice. So I got a drink as well. And I took a picture. I gotta show you. I actually have to show you. I wasn't gonna show the picture, but I will. Oh, that's too far. God, I do love my little Graphene OS phone, but the gallery function is a fucking piece of shit. No, don't show that. And there's more, okay? There was 2 more cinnamon swirls. $3. $3. That might be like 12 croissants, 5 cinnamon swirls, 2 pecan thingy-majiggies, 7 fruity flapjacks, and then 3 other different kind of flapjacks. And I immediately was like, I can't eat all this. I don't even have a sweet tooth like that. I love a cheeky pastry, but I don't even like those fruity flapjacks. My stomach just can't do it. So I messaged, like, this is where it comes in. I messaged Owen, I messaged Luann, I messaged back. I'm like, do any of you want these pastries? Like, just take some of them. Especially Owen, because I was like, cheeky subathon snack king, like, you want a cinnamon swirl? Like, but he didn't reply. That's okay. That's totally fine. That's okay, though. But Luann did. And it was, like, in a group chat the 3 of us have. So I feel like she maybe mentioned it to him, so it's not like he's unaware. I don't know. But, guys, I still have 2 boxes of these fucking pastries. And I hate throwing food away, but they've now reached, like, that was like 2 days ago, so they're now reaching the point where it's like, this food is like really expired, babe. Like, come on. Yeah. But that was fun. I just kind of feel bad that I can't eat it all, but also, what the fuck? Because I can't donate to a food bank because I have no, like, allergy tags. They're open. Like, no food bank is ever going to take that. Part of me was like, should I just go around giving it to people on the streets? Like, not people walking around, but, like, people with, like homeless people with signs saying I'm hungry. Like, that's probably where I would give it to. But then when I ate one, I was like, ooh, my stomach hurts. So I don't want to walk around giving people expired food that might make their stomach hurt. So I've wound up just, like, chipping out what I can, and then I'm just gonna have to throw some of it, unfortunately. But yeah. No, I'm still friends with it. Like, I moved up here because I like it here, and also knowing that I have the friends that I have here. There's not many content creators I speak to nowadays. But the ones up here, yeah. Are the pastries good? They're good. They're good. I mean, I'm not huge on most of it. The pecan pleats were really good. To the point where I was like, you couldn't have given me 6 of those. You had to give me 6 cinnamon swirls, because I'm not crazy about those. The croissants are too buttery. They make my stomach hurt, because I don't really put butter in anything. But they're good. It's just one of those where I wish I lived in a house with 5 people, so it could just disappear in 2 days. But yeah, because I eat very healthy, not to be like, but I eat really healthy. So it's, I just can't sit and eat all of that without feeling the repercussions physically and spiritually. You know. After going a 2-hour walk. Yeah, I have a really healthy lifestyle, which makes it kind of funny to stream. I don't know. Is that horrible to say? Like, comparing to how I used to live, where it was like, I mean, I've always eaten more healthy than a lot of the people around me. I think that just comes with part of the being Spanish package, where I don't eat, like, processed foods. England loves processed foods. Girl, how do you think that sandwich for your meal deal stays okay for, like, 2 weeks? Oh, sorry. I know I've always been against the meal deal. Okay, and I'm gonna piss off all the British people here about that, but I don't like meal deals. I won't do it. Sorry. I'm okay. I just don't. I don't. A meal deal is a lot of the places here where you can buy food will do a special price for a drink, a main, and a snack. So a drink, it could be whatever drink, right? Like bottled drinks is like in a supermarket. And then the main is normally like a ready-made sandwich or a little wrap thing or stuff like that. and then the snack is like a chocolate bar or something like that. But they charge you like £5, and the sandwiches are like $3.50. Blah blah blah. So you end up thinking like, how does it fucking steal? But it's like, if you consider they just overcharge everything, so you think you're getting it cheaper. And also, I'm not eating no damn sandwich that got made 2 weeks ago. This is the first time I heard you speak Spanish. Mira, ahora te digo español. Hola, hola. Shout out Pirates. Shout out Cuervo. Honestly, some of my finest work. And no one talks about Cuervo. Outsiders crow this, outsiders crow that. Whatever, bro. No, honestly, I don't get meal deals. I do know WH Smith takes the proper fucking piss and charges like $6.50 for a fucking meal deal. You're all getting robbed blind. What I say is, go, like, buy a banana. Buy a banana or something. Like, go to a local, like, little place and buy a baguette. I don't know. I just don't like processed food. I don't know. I'm allergic to bananas. Okay, well, then go to a local place. Who's your favorite music artist? I don't really do favorites because I'm annoying like that. What I've been listening to a lot right now. Honestly, if you looked at my Spotify listening playlist, let me get inappropriate. You would think I've been fucking and sucking and fucking the music I've been listening to, but it's because, guys, let me get a little sentimental right now. I've been weirdly depressed past like little bit. I don't know. Like Plumes, it might have been you that said like, you look so happy, and a little voice in my head was like, that's funny, because like I've been so depressed in like a really weird way. Like I've still been working and stuff, but part of my, I just want to like flop and like not exist. Like it's so weird. Not like I want to die, but like I've not felt low in a while, so it's been a bit weird. But I'm picking myself back up, Chad. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. It's just been weird. I think I've just overexerted myself a little bit. And we can't stop, guys, because we need to eat food. Like, we gotta, like, make money. Yeah. Also, I've just been, like, sick for, like, a week. Anyway. Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with that. No! Fuck. Damn. Music. Thank you. So, to make myself, like, a little happier, I listen to, like, Rihanna and Beyonce and stuff like that. But obviously, a lot of their old stuff is very, like, a lot of it's about pegging, which I think just went over everybody's heads when we were younger. But funny to listen to now and be like, wow, this was charting, and she's literally talking about pegging. So it's been a lot of that recently, because I mean it's fire. Oh my god, Reason Living, sorry, Reason Existing. Reason Living is a completely, that's an anime opening. Question Existing, fire. So yeah, instead of being like, fuck kicks rock, like everything sucks, I just listen to freaky music, because I can't be like, I should just go to bed, go to sleep, give up, and blah, 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 blah. If it's like, it's so bad. And Rihanna's really good for that. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite artist. Also, Rosalia, but I've always been a Rosalia shooter, okay? Everyone, you know, like Lux comes out, and everyone's like, I love Rosalia! El Mal Querer, I was there. I have that shit on vinyl. Like, I have been a Rosalia, like, ride or die for, I'm not joking, over a decade. When I heard La Perla for the first time, I think I did lose my mind. You got me talking about Rosalia now, it's over. And, Porcelana? Let's just get into it, I don't care. Also, thank you. My accent, I don't know if you're new here in like a neutral way. You'll notice it changes a lot. So if you like this specific one, you gotta cling on to it, because it'll probably be gone tomorrow. It changes depending on who I'm talking to, but if I've not spoken to anyone all day, it kind of just... The R rolls is... Oh, yeah, I guess you guys aren't used to people that can do that, because English and Americans can't really, you know. Rajo la cara. Okay. This, when I heard, what is it here? Yeah. When I heard this for the first time, something about those, love it. I'm such a big fan. Let's shuffle it again. What's your fave movie? Cars. That's my 1 5-star on Letterboxd. I'm from New Zealand. We have very different kind of R rolls. You also have, guys, brace yourselves. I'm bringing up the pigeons again. You also have really cool pigeons. All my regulars just roll their eyes. You won't roll your R's, but you'll roll your eyes. I really like Aurora as well. I love Starvation. Is it? Yeah. Why do we have to die for us to see the light? Where is it? Will my life be better? Why do we have to die for us to see the light? And we hunger for love. And my soul is starving. Why do... She ate that up. No pun intended. Yeah. I listen to a lot of music, honestly. Yeah. I'm kind of the music dealer of my friend group. Or people that know me and know that I have a very varied music taste. I love when my friends will be like, Iris, I've been listening to the same 5 songs for the past 4 months. I need you to help me. And I'll be like, what 5 songs are they, my darling? Like, we don't need algorithms when you got me, babe. Like, it's okay. I saw Ichigo Alba at the Royal Albert Hall, and it was a religious experience. It was very pretty. Very pretty. And the opener was, I'm so sorry, I forgot her name, I'm really sorry. Liana Flores. And I'm really sorry to her, I bet you hate this, but like, I heard this live. I promise you that soon the autumn comes to die. Which was like, I'm dead. Like, I'm alive, I'm dead. I'm alive and I'm dead. Summer skies, breathe, breathe. That is absolutely the fuck you think it is. I'm happy with those songs. Oh, you're throwing songs at me? Oh, those are the songs you're listening to. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm confused. What's your favorite type of pigeon? How bad is the disease compared to other birds? Because one sat on me the other day. It just sat on you. Unless you, like, swipe to where it sat and licked it, you'll be okay. I mean, all birds suffer from diseases. There's just a lot of pigeons. So, there's a bit more of a likelihood. But my favorite kind of pigeon, I really want to see a rock dove. I don't know if that's the one I mean. That felt wrong to say. No. What am I thinking? Oh, I can't believe I've forgotten what these are. For fuck's sake. I gotta pull up my bird app. I can't remember. It's in the front garden. Oh, so cute. So cute. What am I thinking of? Hang on. I'll find it in a sec. Dove. Stock dove. Thank you. They have boba eyes. Excuse me. Look at, oh, boba eyes. Yeah, I want to spot a stock dove and look at its eyes. Yeah, the minute I said rock, I was like, I'm wrong. So stinking cute. I do like, you know, like European turtle doves are always really pretty to see. You don't see a lot of them in England, which is sad, but these guys are really pretty. Pretty. Yeah. Guys, if you like birds, you're in the right place. Wait, I have my binoculars right here. Have I shown you guys my binoculars? For green again? Yeah, my poor camera doesn't know what's going on. I post a lot of my bird pictures on my Patreon as well. I don't really know what I expected. Hello? I'm looking for a Prime sub. Has anybody seen? I like beetles. Beetles are cool. You look awesome. I'm just so aware of how like nerdy I look when I have them out in like a local park or something. But you know what? I could be doing heroin in that park, you know? Like, literally, I'm not suffering. You're not suffering. Like, nobody is suffering because I have my binoculars out. That is an option, isn't it? Like, I could be doing something. I could be causing a public disturbance. I could be starting a fire. You know? Oh. That's a concern. Hi, Panda. Put these away. Yeah, no, I fucking love birds. I love birds so much. I love music, I love birds, I love life. Because all those things, you get them when you just survive. You don't need anything for that. Hey, and birds, they make music. So it's literally two birds, one stone. No, I hate that saying for obvious reasons. One of my friends said that around me once, and then I didn't even like register it because it's just like a saying, but now I do because of this, and they went, and then turned and looked at me and went, I'm sorry. And I was like, okay, on behalf of the bird committee, I forgive you. Yeah. No, I really want to go, like, travel far, so I don't recognize, like, any of the birds around me. That's what I love, is, like, I don't know what any of these birds are. Is, like, my heaven, to be honest. I put glitter on here, but it kind of just makes it look like I didn't apply the thingy very well. Oh, well. God damn. Guys, I've been live for 2 hours. What the fuck? I thought I'd be live for like an hour. I'm gonna get hungry in a second and be like, you know what, bye. But this is impressive. Can I just say? I'm impressed. And also, thanks for coming again. After a month of not streaming. Should we? I don't know. Because I, come to New Zealand. I really want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to New Zealand with, I've got 2 Kiwi friends who are like, come to New Zealand, but they're not there right now. At the very end. I mean, I'm not ending right now, but it's gonna happen because I need to cook dinner. I don't have it prepped. So, to Australia, no, I'm not. Well, it's Akko. Oh, and you guys know Juani because they used to live together. Yeah, I want to go to New Zealand with them because I would never go to New Zealand without a friend from New Zealand coming with me. It was great to see you too. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. Do you have a problem eating duck or chicken, etc. because you're left for birds? No. So this is where, especially me and Smidge have spoken a lot because Smidge is vegetarian, and like when they, I don't know, they probably spoken about this on stream. See, like if I put a chicken in front, like chicken sandwich in front of them, when they see the meat, they see the animal. Like they're like very aware that that is a chicken. And I'm the same, but I eat meat and fish and stuff, but I do my very best to source ethically. Like local butchers where I know it's not just like repackaged, like stuff like that. Thankfully, I found up north that's a lot easier to do, so I suppose like I do my very best, but if I'm out with friends and there's like, and we're like going to a fast food place, whatever, then I will get like a burger and I won't like think much about it. I'll just be like, damn, okay, we're eating garbage, but sure. So it's a little strange because I'm love animals. Like I'm waiting to start a position at an animal sanctuary and everything. And I work in conservation, blah, 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 but I eat meat. But I don't think that's the, like, that it kind of seems to be. I don't know. But you know, I don't buy, like, I won't buy cheap meat. I'd rather just not buy meat and eat something else. I don't know. I fucking missed something. Bye, Gnocchi. Bye. Bye, TRJ. Bye. Happy Pride Month. I low-key forgot. Is that bad? Hi, Badams. Wait, is this like... No. I low-key forgot this Pride Month. Oh my god, we're like halfway through. That's so bad of me. Well... Wow, it's been a year since I did Been Here / queer. My life changed so much this time last year. I just want everyone to know that right now. My life changed so much. How do you have TwitchCon? I'm good. Can I just straight up ask, are you like PayPal pay? Or is this am I... Yes? Okay. Hey. Hello. Okay. I wasn't sure. I put the money you gave me on my wardrobe, where it's like my random memorabilia from random trips. So just know that that's there. And one of my friends was like, where the fuck did you get that? And I was like, I have this friend, you know, PayPal. And he was like, well, she actually, she was like, your friend called PayPal gave you money. And I was like, you fucking bet. Yeah, thank you. Still wasted. She doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. For context, even though I don't think you guys need it, like, PayPal gave me Polish? Yeah. Money, like, randomly. During Rotterdam. But yeah, I was in the middle of saying something and I just completely forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna be rich, guys. I'm gonna be literally fucking rich. Oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Because I don't know what's happening online at all. I hear everything's on fire right now. Well, hopefully it's a good kind of fire, where only the correct people get burned, if you know what I'm saying. But in terms of releases of games and stuff, if there's ever anything that comes out that you, I'm not talking about it, that you, Elon Musk is the first trillionaire. Right, not the kind of news I'm looking for. What I meant was, also mods, can we delete that? Are there any new, like, game releases or something that, I could play on stream or something? Because I'm just not caught up, but if there's anything anyone ever thinks, like, oh, like, people are, like, streaming this, or even not, like, I don't know, Irish, blah, 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 I don't fucking know, then just leave it in the Discord, or tell me now, I don't mind. Paralive, see, I've never heard of that in my damn life. Ideally, single-player stuff. What? Life simulation game. It's Sims, but better. Oh. Okay, I'll keep that tab open. Yeah. Then we'll see. I might just do just chatting for the next few streams. Honestly, I don't know. I literally don't even freaking know. I do want to do a stream. I want to find a game about birds that isn't that one that everyone always brings up where it's like, did you know the guy made the bird sounds by himself? Not that one. Maybe do that on stream or something. I don't know. I kind of want to bring my passions outside of streaming into streaming, because then I know that's fun for everybody involved, really. So I'll see what ends up happening, because I think I've been thinking a lot about, especially during TwitchCon, it kind of made me like come back into my body as like a ex-creator kind of thing, of what I want to do now. And I want to bring my offline like conservation work and everything onto here, because that can only do good, you know? So seeing what all that looks like, and I'm working on my video more and blah blah blah. So things are happening, guys. Things are happening. And the piece I'm working on for this month's drop is already looking really nice, so I'm very excited about that. But yeah, if anyone isn't aware already, Thruiris.shop, I run my own upcycling business. I think there's like 3 things up available right now. Though Botanical Gardens, if it's not gone in like 3 days, let's say, I might take it off and do something else with it and then put it back on. But that was genuinely like, I have no fucking time, let me just make something, which is why it's so cheap. But yeah, if you want to take a little browse, then you may. I should probably have like a thing on screen for that. But yeah, okay, this is me wrapping up. It's happening. Let's rate someone. Isn't that awesome? And by someone, well, you know. What the fuck? Oh, is this muted? No. We're going to raid into the Juice-a-thon. We're gonna raid good old Orange Juice TV. Who's doing day 10 of his subathon. Really flirk. Shipping is like 20. I'm sorry, I can't fix that. And if I did free shipping, then if you do the math, that means I get nothing. So, the shipping is really annoying. I'm sorry. So, go enjoy the Juice-a-thon. I've been lurking a lot. It's been nice background, while I've just been existing in the world. So, go enjoy that. We don't really have a raid message. I don't really... Okay, we could just put, like, Iris, raid. But do it in lowercase and politely. Yeah, do that. That's fun. It's so, I'm completely green now. Will this fix it? Look, I'm posing. See you guys whenever. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Subscribe to my Patreon if you so desire. That's where a lot of my stuff goes. And I'll see you guys around. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope to see you in the next stream. I really appreciate you guys being here. Go enjoy the Juice-a-thon. It's a nice, you know, chill little place. And I love Owen. I love him. I love him. So, alright, bye. Bye, guys. Goodbye. Bye. Take care of yourselves.